Sir?
So pressure points will be a very important part in martial arts. If you don't understand pressure points, you're going to find it really works. Then you know exactly where you're holding, why you're holding it. See?
So,
Because that's a weak point of the body. Okay. Another thing I like to teach it. I have this exercise. I like to do things one hand. Why do two hands when one hand is enough? With one hand down, up again.
sir?
And if it doesn't work, it gets too strong, then I use two hands. Up, up. Always control. Very good feeling so you can touch a guy, you know exactly where you are. Okay. First, I'd like to show you point your finger. First, point the finger to you. Watch where the palm faces. The palm theory is wherever the palm faces, that's where he goes. Palm faces this way, he goes this way. Palm face down, he goes down. Palm face up, comes like it. Remember what he does. So remember that. It's very important. As soon as he points his finger to me, palm facing this way, I'll bring it down. You can do it either hand. When I train with Bruce used to tell me, I can see this hand, but he can't see this hand because there's a blind line over here. But if your hands are strong, you grab this thing. It's so fast, you see. So when you folks put pressure right on the top here with one finger only, lock this one. And put the rest in your palm. Don't grab by the thumb over here. Unnecessarily. Any part of my palm I move down, it goes, see. Now ready, get dislocate. Okay, wait, bring it again. Right here, down. Remember the same exercise you all did? Now get them under control. This will create a base, because there's play, you will eliminate play, create a base. It can be your body, it can be the mat. Okay, everybody grab the button, please. Straight up. When you do it slow, don't jam it. Actually, it should be done this way. I guarantee you there's a dislocation. It doesn't take much strength. I put on some of the big guys. One guy, the wrist lock I put on, I knocked him down, and he got up and said, you know what, I weigh 462 pounds. I don't care what size you are. Okay, let me demonstrate one more time. Let's borrow somebody. Okay. What's your name? Okay, my person points at you. First thing, you watch where the palm faces. Let me move this way, okay? I'll turn different angles, okay? If he's pointing this way, I'll bring it down. That's all I do. I rest my palm. Any part of my palm I move, he goes. But lock this little finger, that's a trigger, because you don't want play. That's why the guy can escape, or else you can't make it effective right away. When it's tight, everything works easy. Down he goes. Watch, I can hold him in. See what happens? I'm pulling in here. The palm faces down, he goes down. Palm faces up, comes up. Now, when you move your palm, move it slowly now. Watch. I mean, small movements, move it. Always close to the body. If you get your hands out here, use the arm strength. If you go here, use your body. I learned that once I choked a guy, and his instructor couldn't choke him out. And he got really strong, so I started using my wrist. I bring my body over here, and he passed out. Use your body strength. See? So this one, see, watch. Always get close to your elbows to your body. Never swing out here like what? The arm strength way. See, watch. Control a guy, move any place, but don't grab part of his hand because you give him strength. Close your fingers. See how strong he is? Now close your fingers. I want you to play with it, move the guy slowly, make sure the elbows are closed, and use a lot of wrist action. A lot of people do this hand action. No, you want wrist. Up, up. Okay, let's try it. You can use that in almost any technique. You create a base to eliminate play. In other words, I'll put on here, please. Okay, use it here. Okay. Watch. There's a lot of play here. You hold here, there's no play. That's what you should have done in the beginning. First of all, you get mobility, that's why. Put your finger again. Hold here, there's no play now, you see? Push down. And watch this little finger that doesn't work. That's the trigger. Pull into you and then do it, see? Or else, come here, create a face in my body, see? Eliminate play. Because when this play, you see the play over here? Lock it. So, eliminate play is very important in every technique you do. Take all the slack, and you don't use the strength. If there is slack, you don't use power. If you use power, and your body's strong, it may overcome you, but you just relax it. And when you do this, watch. This, the little finger is the trigger. This way. Don't pull straight down. I see some of you pulling straight down this way. But watch when I curl this in. He can't hit me, I'm positive, I know that. He'll break his finger. Okay, come on. Create a base. You can hold here, your body, your leg, down on the mat right here. Oh, right here. You can't move right here. And this is the most vulnerable position you can caught because you can't fight. Can you kick me, punch me?
No, sir.
Take this took me a split second to do this, and I control his whole body. You ready? If I can't, I hold here. Remember now, the trigger is the little finger. And don't push straight down, always this way, curl. That's a two-way action. Pull, push. That's what the small circle jiu-jitsu is based on, two-way action. One time. Up, up, up. And I want you folks, when you put the technique on, command the guy to get up. Don't force him to get up. He'll get hurt. I took Aikido many years ago. He put me down on the ground, and I'm off balance. I'm trying to get up. I can't, and he's putting the pressure on. And I was suffering like heck, and it hurt like heck. So I said, when I teach, it's going to be different. Well, why should you get hurt in 3-4 months of injury when you don't have to? I think it's good. Well, the old days were kind of crude, everything. And it is crude, I really know. Put your finger again. Now you can choose any hand. With this, I told you this is the blind line. This one. You can do it this way. And another one I'll show you folks right here. Last time point, I just grab finger this way. Or else you move that direction. Close the space right here. See, close the space right here. You don't get this. But close the space down you go, see? I'm locking it right here. Put him on his toes. This guy looks at put him on his toes and he can't fight worse. You will change fingers, that's okay. Why you got his toes? Because he's trying to get away from pain. You bring him down. Okay, let's try it. Let's see, make the fist. Your hot time. The same thing again. Or else you should make it. You don't grab the finger right away a lot of times because he's tense, he's clenching his fist. But choke me. One finger up, up. Oh, trying to escape. Up, 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 up. That's sensitivity. I did it in Japan and I've never seen it before. If you develop sensitivity, you can feel your opponent. But if you don't, you can't develop sensitivity tight. You can relax. Your whole body relax. Just play with the guys. And every move, I know where my fulcrum is all the time. My fulcrum is the little finger. Wherever I move, I know what angle to put it. Okay, so you just can't put the technique on grabbing the finger a lot of times. A lot of times you reach, then you can't. Or else, in many ways. This is good for the girls. I had a girl with one lesson only. The college Alameda, and she was attacked. This is what happened to her. You grab her breast. That's all she did. Bend around, down. See? So simple. But nobody believes it. You all right? Yes, sir. Ooh, don't tell me how to do that. No, sir. Last time you were hurt for a long time. When you're hurt, tap. Let the guy know it works. Don't be brave. I've got some guys with broken finger, they complain about it, but they're macho. They want to show how tough they are. The fingers, you get no chance. Boom, that's it. I know I put on a lot of guys in the UFC too, and they give up. It works. But as long as you know where your fulcrum is. Okay, I'd like to show another technique, or the wrist lock they told me. In all my techniques, this is called kataki tori or kotegaeshi. I like to practice one hand. I just practice this way. I want to hit this spot right here. It's called lung 9 and large intestine 5. Always hit this spot. And this is triple on my 3 right here, see? Or 2. Yeah, right here, there's a first one. I like to go one hand. Because when I get a guy down, I'm ready. I'm controllable. He can't hit me, I promise you. That's why I stay away from me. I never stay this way. Because if I'm this way, see, this way, I move this way all the time. I get away from these punching. I'm trying to escape again, eh? See, every technique, every stage is a technique, see. When I come here, switch, he bends his finger, I catch a tip here. And I switch to this way, so your hands got to be like a ukulele player, you can move all over the place, you know. It makes the fighting easier. In case he counter you, you just counter, do the next move. Okay, this one over here, whenever you hold your hand here, or you grab right here and basically thumb here. And this is right next to it, between the last two fingers. So, yeah, here's the way we practice. Because when I'm moving a person, I want to be right there when I catch him. He's like a target. Okay, this way. It's really hard to understand in a short lesson, but it gives you an idea. Instead of grabbing any place, you grab place where it's meaningful. There's many other ways to do it. You can grab here, but I like mine right here. And over here, watch. And this one, I push it to the guts. When I come here, watch. I just push it. One finger. Up. Okay, everybody drop partner. Okay. This way. Can you see me? Choke. When a person chokes you, I want you to choke hard. But when you catch a person, push straight in or a little down, doesn't matter. But you back your body up now. That's a mistake everybody do. They stay there and fight the guy. Choke hard. I back my body up. That's all I need. The transitions are a little difficult because it looks easy when you try it hard. Because you gotta know where the fulcrum is, the lever is, you gotta know when to change. Okay, watch that. As soon as he chokes me from this angle, I push him, I back my body away. But simultaneously, you see it right here? You got him under control, you can do your technique, this one, doesn't matter. One more time from this angle, please. Okay, choke. Back my body up right away. You touch a guy, normally they're going to back up this way. But you want to get your body out because if the guy's really strong, he still can choke you. See your back? You have one finger. Oh yeah, I haven't shown you this one. Up. My favorite. Those big guys. Okay, up. And let's try it. Grab me in the person grab you here. Right here it's called triple warmer 3 and 2 right here. So I just dig it in. See, open it. Grab some whatever's open. Grab it. Watch. From here, lock to your body. Can you punch me, kick me? So, of all the fingers, watch. I used to experiment. We have a motor unit, we told all finger grip. And I figured that in union, there's strength. 4 fingers stronger than 1. He can fight you. So I cut down to 3, 2, and 1. But in 2, the guy could screw him all over the place in which you can't control him. So I've created what you call a rectangular base right here. See? Which is base right here at this spot. Rectangular base to control the person. And it works. Up. So a lot of things you got to do on your own, you got to do your thinking. They teach you something, but you still can improve it. But if you only think that that's God's word, that's all. You're going to be, the next generation will dash you because everything is changing. So I've created a base right here. See? Now, the last finger, this little one is the hardest to control, but most pain of all. See? So, you have to create a base, but you got to know where your fulcrum is. The fulcrum is right here now, you see? And the leg right here. And make sure that you grab this way, you can screw more in place. So you put this fulcrum and let this finger stand out. You can't do nothing now. But this, you can twist it. So what I did is just from right here, I brushed this against it. Complete control. He can't put his hand up. Can you? So, what you're supposed to do do on 2 fingers. Right there, 2 fingers. How do you get 2 fingers? It's too hard to teach in one session. See? Down, 2 fingers. Right. Took me a long time. It looks easy, but don't forget that took years. Little by little, you gradually change. See? So right here, as soon as I get the guy down. Never grab part of his hand. Remember, close your fingers. He's strong. Now, when I grab a finger, close your fingers. You can't. See? And I always, when I bring him up, I always bring him up so he can come on his feet. I remember that guy that put on me back in 1940s, I was breaking my finger because I was down and it wanted me to get up, but I couldn't get up because I had to be on my feet before I could come up. So whenever you do that, now this way, come this side so he can come on his feet. See? Then it's so easy. Nobody gets hurt. He listens to you. And you get what you want. Complete control, right? Okay, let's try it. How to go this and the guy jumping on the back. Oh, yes. Right between here. Just open his fingers up. I drive my knuckle, point my knuckle, right? Right, like 2, 1, 3, 2. Open up, watch that. Same thing like this, knuckle you had. Come over here now, one. Use your body as a base. See? My body as a base. Don't let it come out. He'll hit you. Can you hit me? No, I don't worry. I know he's in pain. I turn around, down on the ground, look at his position, flat on the ground right here. You can't fight from here. Tell me who can. You can. Now watch. When I press down with a little finger, I drive it to the mat and I bend it backwards. When I bend it, pull back to me. Aya. You're gonna hit me, huh? Oh no! This, remember on the mat? This move is very important. Don't pull. If I pull, you can take a lot of pain. But if I drive this in, the little finger, and I pull it up, 2-way action, up. Let him come on his own, because he can't hit me on positive. You try to hit me down. Okay, remember now, one more time. This way. Here's how you grab it. Right? The opposite hand. No, not this side. This side is going to be another technique. This way, lock the palms to your body, not over here. So you see, you can cut, punch and kick anytime you try. No. Turn around, down you go. You can't fight. But on this stomach will be much more easier. This way, maybe still vulnerable. Still be attacking you. Up. Good dance, okay, we dance. Okay, let's try it. Dig in deep, side. Dig in deep and deeper all the time. Take it inward, not this way. Stay at one point and dig in. A lot of folks just do this. And if the person really resists, he enjoys the massage. Dig in, the point. Look at you. You look tough like nails. Toenails. Now from here, a lot. Up the hand. Same thing like this technique I just showed you right here. Exactly the same. Right here. Now I think, do it again. If I grab with this hand, it's going to be different. I just grab one finger and go under him here. This. It's 321. You can do that. Can you punch him? Right here, I don't think it's snap. Easy now. Okay, one more time.
Can you show that to this side?
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, did you just hit this? Grab over the finger, anything, and get under here. Yeah, let me show you get under right now. Right here, as soon as you get under, get this hand in first. Right here. And this angle is this way now. Right here, ribs. Can you try to kick me, yeah?
No, sir.
Can't do that again. Okay, let's try. At the UFC, when Dan Severn lost to Royce Gracie, he went to study jiu-jitsu under a teacher called Mark Tripp. And I talked to Mark Tripp on the phone. He was trying to make arrangements for me to come out and teach. So when Dan Severn won, he called me up. He said, "Wally, guess what? Dan won on your technique." I said, "I haven't met you yet. Just saw your tapes." Urigarame, he did Urigarame on him. And then he fought Tank Abbott, remember? He got him on the ground, hit the ground, he couldn't do that to the guy. So I came back to my dojo, thought to myself, what would I do? Yeah, can I have someone on the ground? Lie down. So, one on your back. Come in. Sorry, do this way. And he's coming up and here, down, hitting the head, he's going to get the thing. This is called triple 117 over here. Use your little finger, this stuff is too big. This is okay, turn on. Cover up, I don't know if you can cover up. Oh, these are easier right here. You work the fingers. Okay, right there. Okay. Right under the ear right here. Watch it. Right under the ear. And then I start to choke. Or either side. So now bring both sides up and choke. Now when you choke, don't try to get your hand, get the V over here as deep as possible, not here. See? As deep as possible under here. Now what I do is I rub his nose, catch this. See, now I lift up like hanging him and choke this possible. First you do this part first, escape. And when you get under the ear, this will easy. Under here, and you see how I lift up his head? You can choke anyways. So this way you can do that, look. But grab the head. Okay, now I want everybody to press on there, triple 117, call it. So you lift the guy up, he'll come up. Okay, let's try it. When I do, I tighten this part. You see what chokes is right? Put a lot of pressure opposite way. It gets tight. But the same way, it don't get tight. See, when you push the opposite way, it gets tight. Choke right here. And that V got to come right here, not across here. You don't catch his throat. Because you catch a trick, you may have spasm, and they can die. It's a dangerous technique to choke right here. But you cut a blood supply off is easier. Easier to involve here. So you can see it there. See? I don't want to try to choke right here. I like to get this right here. And I have to lift this head and tighten up. And you see what happens when I want to tighten the muscles? See this? Get tight. So you hold loose like that, it'll get tight. You push opposite way. In other words, I'm pushing this way and this is opposite way. So when I slide it right here, watch, and I kind of hang him like, and then take over. Watch how I take the slack on this side. This way. See? I reach in here, I got this hand in this position now, not this way, this way. That's what I use to choke. Right here, watch. You see this hand? It takes all the slack. This way. This guy's from New Jersey, he comes to my seminar. This guy's from me. When I choke right here, I never hit him over here. I'm trying to get right here. Not here. See, a lot of people choking this way. But you're really going to hurt the guy. Unless your life is in jeopardy. Right here. Hang the person. Grab over here. It's always supposed to curve this way. A lot of people go in here. They put their hands in here. Look, right here first. Tight. Reach here. Now, this hand, watch, I'll take the slack. Same time I take the slack, I'm pushing away, and this is pushing back towards me. It's all taking slack. Key of choking or any technique in judo or jiu-jitsu is to take the slack away. You overcome slack and you make it weak, but if you have slack, he has little room to fight his way out. So right here, see what I hang the guy, reach over here, and a lot of times I push this elbow to my chest. Stop right here. Now remember, up the way. A lot of people just loosely do this. When you get this tight, this gets hard. Push up the way. Push away. Then use this. Never choke until all the slack is taken off. Then you apply it. Don't try to apply it in the beginning. There's too much play. And once you get the play, you can't overcome that already. It's too late. So what a lot of times I do is take the chin down. Now what? Hang the guy like, reach over here. Okay, let's try that. Go ahead. You only get 2 more minutes. I have tape in that. It's a commercial. I have tape to focus on my techniques. I have tapes. One on my fingers, one on my arm bars. My arm bars are different for judo and kind of. Hi, Daryl. Alright. Okay. I'll put it on the tender tricep. My next class, I'll show you folks. It's volunteer. Ready? You can hold it down right here. Only thing I'm doing, I'm not putting it against the joint, I'm putting it against the Golgi tendon receptor. The Golgi tendon receptor is made so that it gives a warning to the body. In case you carry something heavy or hot, you pull your hand away. It registers through the Golgi tendon receptor. So once I touch here, that's all I need. Once I touch here, now you go. You move this way, yeah, now you back. This way, a pin here. Just come here, on there, over the pin. So, and another thing is pressure points are very important. If you haven't studied pressure points, you better start studying now, because everybody will pass you in 10 years. They pass you already. I don't know how ranked you are. Steve is really good at it. He's from New Jersey. He learns from a teacher named Mark Klein, whose teacher was Selected. And they do knockouts. My son did a knockout on a guy, especially with stomach 18, two bomb 17 this way. The guy was unconscious on the ground when he hit the ground. I did one right here, called a stomach 25. Someone really come down here, boom! The guy lost the leg, boom! So anytime close up, that's what he advantages. You get all kind of advantages. That's what jiu-jitsu works best when it's close. And you control the guy. Always control the upper here. See? Okay, that's it.